We need not be silent about speaking out about the sin of sodomy that our government has now legalized. We need not be silent about speaking about the laws that our government want to pass, listen, including mutilation by chemical castration of children and without parental notification. Listen, I can't even make this stuff up. Can you prepare my video, please? Pastor, you're making this you're exaggerating. You're taking, you're evangelistically. I'm not speaking evangelistically to you. Y'all with me? I wish I were. I wish I didn't even have to speak about this debauchery. But one thing that we know, Jesus says, before I return, this is what it's going to look like. We got ready? Roll the video.
American culture is now normalizing the idea that minors can be given hormones to prevent their biological development of their secondary sexual characteristics. Dr. Levine, you have supported both allowing minors to be given hormone blockers to prevent them from going through puberty, as well as surgical destruction of a minor's genitalia. Like surgical mutilation, hormonal interruption of puberty can permanently alter and prevent secondary sexual characteristics. The American College of Pediatricians reports that 80 to 95% of prepubertal children with gender dysphoria will experience resolution by late adolescence if not exposed to medical intervention and social affirmation. Dr. Levine, do you believe that minors are capable of making such a life-changing decision as changing one's sex?
Well, Senator, thank you for your interest in this question. Transgender medicine is a very complex and nuanced field with robust research and standards of care that have been developed. And if I am fortunate enough to be confirmed as the Assistant Secretary of Health, I would look forward to working with you and your office and coming to your office and discussing the particulars of the standards of care for transgender medicine.
The specific question was about minors. Let's be a little more specific since you evaded the question. Do you support the government intervening to override the parent's consent to give a child puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and/or amputation surgery of breasts and genitalia? You have said that you're willing to accelerate the protocols for street kids. I'm alarmed that poor kids with no parents who are homeless and distraught, you would just go through this and allow that to happen to a minor. So I'm alarmed that you won't say with certainty that minors should not have the ability to make the decision to take hormones that will affect them for the rest of their life. Will you make a more firm decision on whether or not minors should be involved in these decisions?
Senator, transgender medicine is a very complex and nuanced field, and if confirmed to the position of Assistant Secretary of Health, I would certainly be pleased to come to your office and to talk with you and your staff about the standards of care and the complexity of this field.
Let it go into the record that the witness refused to answer the question.
Y'all get that? That's just, I don't know, a month old. That just happened. That just happened. This is the federal government of this is what we have in our government nowadays. Let me tell you something, saints of God. This isn't a Republican or a Democratic issue. You need to wipe that out of the way. This is sick, demonic. There's not enough adjectives to even. If watching that video didn't give you a nauseous feeling and shake your spirit, my. So the doctor completely evades the question. Then he said, and I said he, that's right, I said he. Just because he puts a wig on or dresses as a woman. My Bible says he created them male and female. Who are you to change that? So he answers, sexual identity and transgenderism is complex and nuanced. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Unless you're living in an alternate reality. Y'all with me? God created them, male and female. Male and female. He created them. Judah, that is reality. And you have no right to change how God created you, let alone, listen, change the child of another parent. Our U.S. government now wants to pass a law that if a 10-year-old male tells his school teacher he thinks he's a girl, they could start giving him puberty blockers, thereby chemically castrating him without parental notification. Did you hear the video? So this is where we are today as a nation. It isn't coming, it's here. This is where we are as a society, as a culture. We, the Church of Jesus Christ, we're living in the middle of Babylon. No. Probably more accurately, we're living in the middle of Sodom and Gomorrah. We've reached the point that our government, not all of them, so you need to know where some of these politicians stand on some of these issues. Don't vote blindly, please. Stop it. If they want to legalize the mutilization of children, but they want to make it illegal to publicly read Romans chapter 1, and they call it a hate crime. Isaiah wrote about this 2,700 years ago. There's a day coming when right would be wrong and wrong will be right, well, evil will be good and good will be evil, where up would be down and down would be up and bitter would be sweet and sweet would be bitter. I'm here to tell somebody we are in that day. Come on, Judah. But God, has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And as long as I'm alive, I will preach on the truth of the Word of God and of Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Pastor Michael Urisha, and I hope you enjoyed today's short word. If you liked and agreed with this message, please hit the share button and share it with everyone you know. Together, we could proclaim this gospel of Jesus Christ to the ends of the earth. And now, if you'd like to watch the message in its entirety, simply click on the link below. God bless you, my friend, and we hope to see you here next time as together we go beyond.
To every nation, to every generation, to all creation, to proclaim the gospel